Hey guys, what up? It's Robin. So today I'm gonna be talking about what the ultimate twin flame journey is, and it's gonna be way different than any of the stuff you find on YouTube. So I'll let you know right away. You know, whatever resonates with you, awesome. If not, no worries. This is my opinions and just kind of the way I see it, and I'm still building on this too, because I don't know the full answer either, but. So we'll start what everybody says, you know, one soul and two bodies, but what does that actually mean, you know? So it starts out with, it's going to be God. So originally there was God, and that's what there was. And I'm showing it as one thing, but really it's, it's all the things, the ether, the energy. But for this purposes, we're going to show this is God. And God, one day was just I don't know, for some reason, God started talking to himself, herself, there was no him, her, or any of that. So it's, that's why this is a journey and not necessarily a person. Is God isn't a person or thing, and that is what the journey is to find God. And so we've got God, and God one day split and started talking to itself. And that's the ultimate twin flame, is God in itself. And what happened is, they had all these ideas and stuff, so they started going and doing all these little things and all this, and at some point, I don't know exactly how, but at some point it all just went blue. And so you've got God, and now God's twin flame, it's a journey, more of a journey, because I'll get to it. So we've got God, and you go all the way out, and you're getting your way back, but there's all these other things in between. And so as you're making your way to God, because that's what you're doing, your journey is to find God, there's all these other things, and it's not just one person. That's what the twin flames are, is all these things that you're seeing and meeting. Those are all your your karmics and your past lives and all that. But it's not just this one earth and one life and all that. That's why it's the journey. The destination is not your twin flame. The destination is God. It's so much bigger than people see. Is you're that's what your twin flame is God. But God is different to everybody. It's all this experience. So there's all these experiences around here, and while you're doing your journey to do all these different things to come to God, you're stopping at all these different spots. And so we've gotten to the point where people are oh, our twin flames. But those are other expressions of God. And what you're doing is they're some are past lives, some are other people's past lives. It's all of the experiences, the labyrinth of everything. And we're all each other's twin flames. They're soulmates. It's all everything. It's all God. And as you do all these experiences, you're putting together your own puzzle pieces. And so by the time you get back to God, God still has all of these experiences and stuff that we've all done. But each one of us that have split from God to be a twin flame to God, as we're coming back, we all do it completely different. So by the time we make it back to God, we are completely whole beings. We are still one, and we are still that God in that base. But this God that has all the information, all these other gods that are coming back to the God have parts of the information that they've built into this whole new being. And so it's not just your other half of your soul, it's another whole being of God. And now you have all this knowledge that God had, and then all these experiences, and now God has friends, because we all are one. But instead of merging all of our experiences into this one thing and then just being one thing again, which again, it's all of the things, I'm just using this as an example, but instead of doing that, now we're all whole gods, and we can all chat. And instead of just merging that information, we all keep those experiences that we did to see what our thing of God is, and now we can chat about what God is. And so what your twin flame, so that's God. But another thing is, it can be, God is anything to anybody. So it doesn't have to be a person. This God that I'm talking about, this isn't a person. This is just everything. So like, if you want your destination to be like a specific person and stuff, you can do that. It's just expand on that, because like, it's more than one person. It's, you know, again, all of the things. So like, it's what God is to you, what you love the most. So it can still be that person, but like, it could also be that you love animals, and so you want to have this huge farm, and that is your idea of God. Or you want to have businesses that thrive and feed everyone and make it so no one has to, you know, really strive to, you know, like, and just, you want to create stuff for other people, you know, like, it's whatever that is. And then if part of it is that you want to have like a group of people that help you, then those can be your twin flames. Like, none of it has to be romantic. It doesn't have to be one specific person. It's what the twin flames are is just all those along the way, all those souls that you meet that are other pieces of expressions of God. And so those aren't ones you necessarily stay with. You can, like, you can stay with any of those as long as you want. Like, if you, like, that's where the, you know, reincarnation and lots of different lives come from, is because to get from, you know, to God, from back here, to discover all this, to be an entire whole God being, to be able to understand this amount, you have to do so many lives, so many different dimensions. You've been more than just a human. And so having it be that you have to have one feminine, find one masculine, and then be together forever. Like, again, if that's what you want, like, you get to do whatever you want. I'm just saying that, like, it doesn't have to be just a male and female human beings. It can be that you are this life, because it's super fun. Like, I enjoy being a girl, but like, I've been a lot of things and different energies and all that. And so like, for me, like, finding my people is just like all the things that I love. Like, God to me is just everything, you know what I mean? And so that's what I love. And like, I romantic love the entire universe, you know, like, it can be whatever you want it to be. That's the point. And so to me, what an ultimate, like, twin flame is what an ascended master is at the point where you are up here with God and you understand all of this stuff. That's when you found your twin flame, is God, you know? And again, God is whatever you want it to be. And then, like, at the same time, we get to have this fun human experience. So we get to see what it's like being God in this human body. That's what it means to be, you know, having a human experience as a soul. Is that's what it is. That's what it means. And so yeah. But yeah, that's what it means to me anyway. And like, the whole runner and chaser thing, that part of the journey is just you discovering the things that you like and you love and you don't like, and you know, so like, if you are on this one person, you're stuck, it's like, start looking at those things, what triggers you the most about them and stuff, and then look at that for you, because those are all mirrors. If you're talking to somebody and they don't understand this level, and like, they're just triggering you and they don't get it, like, that's not a destination necessarily twin flame. But if you can have this conversation and realize that you are both just expressions and stuff like that, then that's more than just, you know, just expression. That's soul family. That's how you know. And so like I know for sure, with one of my, you know, my soul sister, one of my soul brothers, you know, for sure, you know, but for any of my Yonatans, you guys for sure, you know, like, we can have these conversations and we just understand this stuff. And so I consider them part of my twin flames, but like, that's not romantic at all. That's my brother and my sister, you know, but like, they are the parts of God. Like, they are both whole God beings up here that understand this stuff. And like, there's bunches of you out there. Like, I mean, there's gotta be. So anybody who, if you're understanding this, you're you know, an ascended master in one of these. And everyone is, all these expressions that we are going through. So like, if you are with one that's, you're not sure and all that, those expressions can eventually, like, they can be whole gods too. That's, you know, we're helping them when we talk to them and we say this kind of stuff to them, whether they understand it or not. We then go to our next expressions until we get to the ones, you know, up to where our soul families are. But now those expressions are like going, oh, So they start doing more too, and they start coming up too. And so we're helping everybody. And so it is possible, like if you have an expression that just isn't quite getting it and stuff, what you do to help them to get your twin flame is you continue on that journey, that twin flame journey, to get to God. And then if that is the right one, like, because there's so many different expressions you're going to meet that feel like the right ones. If you do meet the ones that are the right ones, because it can be more than one, and it can be a whole bunch, a whole bunch of family. Once you're up there, you just keep sending that love, and they'll keep on coming up. And eventually all these expressions are going to be up to where it's all God beings, it's all twin flames, because we're all twin flames. And we'll all be whole God beings. So that's what we're doing for each other, is we're all giving our expressions of what we've been through, but of quantum level, like other lives and other dimensions and other everything, to put it together to see this bigger picture of God. And then we all have a ginormous idea of what God is, but it's all in different ways, because we've all done these expressions in a different pattern. And so we all have that information by the time we're up here. So we all understand this and know it, but we're just saying it in all the different ways. Kind of like when you watch all these movies, like you've got like Star Wars and oh my gosh, I could just go, you guys know all the Harry Potter, I could just go on and on and on, Lord of the Rings, all of those ones. They're all telling the same story in the same exact way, or not the exact way, the same story, just different expressions of different ways, but it's all the same thing. And so that's what we're doing. And then, so anyway, to me, that's what it is. And we can call it whatever we want, but when you get rid of the labels and stuff, what it comes down to is we're just looking for what God is to us, and that's what it is. It's God. So anyway, feel free to hit me up to chat about this if you want to. You find me on my Instagram at TikiChick44. Feel free to shoot me messages. I'm happy to talk about any of this, help you guys figure out what God means to you and stuff like that. And yeah, so just let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you later, guys. I love your bunches. Bye.